Hi class, my name is Miss Isabel, and today we're going to be talking about annotation. Has anybody ever annotated something or knows what annotation is? Yeah? Does anybody have like a rough definition for me? Could someone raise their hand and then sort of tell me what they think annotation's about?
Breaking down a piece of writing and considering its meaning chunk by chunk.
Yeah. Yes, Jessie.
Jotting down any like definitions, thoughts, or questions you have while reading something like a piece of work.
Yeah, definitely. So when we're going to annotate, the purpose is to, number one, you're going to be engaging with the text. This is just to make sure you're being a really active reader, to pay attention to different things that you see, as you said, jotting down any notes or questions, so that when you go back later, when you're trying to write a paragraph or a paper, you can see sort of what's going on and what your thoughts were in order to form that paper. Now, what are some things that we might annotate for? When you're looking at a poem or a piece of writing or a book, what jumps out at you? What should you annotate
Hidden
for?
meaning.
Hidden meaning. Okay.
Incongruous segments.
Connotations and denotations.
Any reoccurring themes
So hidden meaning,
or character development
theme,
if it's a novel.
character, and what did we say? Connotations and denotations.
Incongruities. That's a big one.
Ava, can you give a definition of incongruities to the class?
Yes, absolutely. It's something one of my teachers talked to me about, is that if you're reading a piece of literature or a poem or anything, and you see a line or a word or like the way something is phrased that seems different or unique from the way the rest of the piece is presented, there might be a reason for that, so you should note it.
I think
And
would be significant.
yeah,
Oh, like when there's like a tone shift in a poem or something.
exactly.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so it seems like you guys got a gist of what annotating is, underlining, making notes. So I'm going to have you guys try it on your own. We have a poem called My Papa's Waltz by Theodore Roethke, and for a minute or two I want you to just go through the poem, make any annotations that you see, and then later on you will be sharing with your partner. Are we all good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Here, just take one, pass it down.
Thanks, Miss Isabel.
Oh, I like the big font.
Key.
The C-18 thing tested.
Yeah, it is. Right.
I always forget the date, to be honest, always. Any words, any tone that comes out at you.
I figured that out.
I saw the rhyme scheme.
Guys, stay quiet, stay focused. Circle any words you may not know. You can come back to them later and get the definitions in the dictionary. So you're finding the setting? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, guys, in about like 30 more seconds to 1 minute, we should be wrapping it up. Do this poem. Okay, 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys. Really good job with it. Now, Tiffany, Jessie, Abby, you guys can talk in a group of sort of what you came up with. Make sure to mention tone, diction, same with you, Sydney, and Ava. Just go over the poem and try to come up with an overall message that you can share with the class later on. Okay, cool.
It really occurred to me to like.
Well, I found a rhyme scheme, which you
this
clearly
boy
did not
that-
find. It's A B A B
First
C
of all,
D
like,
C D E F G
possible,
H H G H.
I didn't think the rhyme scheme was important to the specific
Really?
considering the stress in the environment.
Yeah, like.
That I put in.
Well, I thought that the rhyme scheme really was significant to the poem because it illustrates the fact that the narrator is still a child and how that contrasts the stressful environment.
Also, you beat
Well,
time
maybe
on
this
it.
is like a
Again, like
waltz.
abuse.
Waltz.
Yeah,
I did notice that waltz
still
was
like
repeated
death,
twice.
like,
Yeah, he had
why?
on like death. He still cling to like his father's shirt.
And
So I
I
thought it was
noticed
like
that there was some personification.
sorry, what else?
Like
Yeah,
even
stop
even
it.
when he's like drunk, like I don't know, like he's still his like, even though he abused
I
him,
didn't
he's
have
still
a
his
chance
father.
to,
Like you just keep holding on. Is that what it means?
Yeah, I thought it was like even though like his father was like kind of an alcoholic and he's like drunk and like abusive, his like his son, I'm assuming he's like a small boy because that's what they use in the poem, but like
And the mother doesn't want to stand up to the father.
yeah.
So if you guys have picked up on the fact that this is maybe coming from a child and sort of a waltz-like quality, how do you think the speaker or the child feels towards the poem? Are there any like words that have connotations that make you feel this way?
Wait, how the like boy feels about the father?
How the boy feels about the father?
I think it's like ironic that there's a rhyme scheme because that usually means like
Happy.
playful.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we all got sort of the gist of My Papa's Waltz.
Yep.
Engaging with the text, tone, denotation, annotation, connotation, all these different words. Okay, awesome. We're gonna finish up with a little academic cheer, just to make sure you guys got what you're doing. It's called Let's Get Started on Annotation, and you guys are just gonna repeat after me and try to make it fun and lively because we have an awesome classroom. Woo! Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Let's get started on annotation.
Let's get started on annotation.
First, we watch out for the diction.
First, we watch out for the diction.
Diction is known as the words we use
Diction is known as the words we use
to help convey a tone or mood.
to help convey a tone or mood.
Diction can have a dictionary denotation,
Diction can have a dictionary denotation,
and words associated are called connotation.
and words associated are called connotation.
We write and highlight and engage with the text
We write and highlight and engage with the text
to make sure that we read it our best.
to make sure that we read it our best.
Finally, annotation helps us later on
Finally, annotation helps us later on
to know what we will write upon.
to know what we will write upon.
Okay, good job, guys.
Yay!